What's up guys, JLo's is in the house tonight. Oh no, today, sorry guys. We're gonna give you a back lever tutorial. We're gonna give you the tips, progressions and workout. So let's get it. Alright guys, we're getting straight into the progressions. First up, we have the tuck back lever. I'll demonstrate it for you guys. So nice and easy. Alright guys, hold that for 8 seconds, then move into the next progression. Second progression guys, advanced tuck back lever. Let's show them how it's done. Is it straight for you?
Yeah, that's good.
Hold it in.
Nice. Alright, we're getting into the third progression for the back lever. Now, you guys need to take a note of this. Write it down, get a pen, write this down real quick. For me personally, for learning the back lever, I just went from the first progression to the full front lever. It's kind of weird, but I was just able to hold that parallel position on the bar just because. I'm not sure why. Some moves you are just able to skip from the progressions, go straight into the move. But for this, usually it would be tuck and slightly one leg will be slightly out. But we're gonna skip that one and just go straight out. It is going to be a big jump, but you'll get it as long as you do progressions previously mentioned by Jordan. You will get this. So the next one is one leg tuck and one leg fully extended. And it's a preference. I like putting my thumbs over the bar.
Alright guys. Yeah, nice. It's good man. So how long are you holding each leg?
For each leg, you don't really want to hold it for quite long, but I would say a good 1 to 2 seconds on each switch.
Alright, sweet.
As soon as you're able to hold each switch over the whole back lever for about 6 to 8 seconds, move on to the next progression.
Fourth progression, straddle back lever. This is gonna be really hard.
This one's for the ladies. The girls like this one.
Oh, that's sad, man.
Nice. That's good. Alright, so right after the straddle would be the full back lever. Now I know it's going to be a big jump from each progression to each progression, but with the back lever personally I believe that it's not really about the progressions that you do, although progressions are very important when learning any kind of skill in calisthenics, but more so it's about the strength you're building up with the core strength and your back strength in order to perfect the straightness and be able to hold it in that position. Now what relies on this point for you to be able to do that is the techniques and the workouts you're going to do in order to get there. So right now we're going to be getting into the techniques and tips for you guys to get better at this move. Let's get this. Now we're getting straight into techniques, alright? So Jordan, would you like to say the important tips that you're talking about right now?
Oh, so my tips was to tense your glutes, tense your bum. So when you tense your bum, this will also tense your lower back and this will help you and support you into holding that back lever. Yeah. And most importantly, to tense your core as well, because when you're doing your back lever, it tenses your core a lot. And yeah.
The other ones Jordan was talking about as well, the other two was your arm positioning should be close together. So if you watch our other video on how to hold the back lever longer, instead of having a wide grip or a rather neutral grip, you're going to put it slightly closer together. So in that way, you're going to be able to position your arms in a way that is close together to your lats. So when you're doing it together, you're going to have more of leverage to be able to hold it in that position longer. You're going to have more strength that way. And the next one was incorporate dragon flags. You want to talk about why dragon flags are important?
Yeah, so add dragon flags into your back lever training. I think this is the most important for me because when you can perfect your dragon flags, when you can like hold it, it just helps you a lot. It strengthens those muscles you need, like and strength is the strength.
Yeah, it gives you the strength, more strength.
It gives you, it just gives you the strength.
Next one is like pre-workout. Next one is thumbs over or under the bar. For me, it's more of a preference. I think thumbs under would definitely make you stronger because of the science, I guess, because you're using more muscles in your hand. That's Jordan's preference. My preference is just to go over the bar. But it does depend on the bar you're using. The bar we use is thicker, so my hands are generally not that big, so I go over the bar. It makes me feel stronger. But yeah. Next one is a point your toes. Same thing with pointing your toes. It emphasizes the strength on your glutes. So while you're tensing your glutes and when you're pointing your toes, it makes you tense hard on your calves and your glutes and your quads. So while you're tensing that, it's more complete. So there's no leakage, there's no energy leaks. So while you're tensing everything, while everything's engaged, you're gonna become more one with your body, you know, like water. The next one is do workouts related to back lever progressions and skills.
Oh, so like add workouts that are gonna help you.
Yep.
The back lever.
That's exactly it.
Like what I just like what I said about the dragon bang.
Yeah, exactly. Next one is practice the lever 3 times a week. How much times a week do you practice the lever, bro?
I only practice it twice
a week.
What's laughing?
Twice, I think it's recommended because we do core on Tuesday and Saturday, and we do pull on Wednesday and Sunday. But I think it's better to do any kind of skill 3 times a week. But it does depend on all the skills you're learning together. But within your core workouts, make sure you're doing workouts that are specifically targeting your lower back and your core abdominal region, basically to build that foundation when you're going into the back lever. All of this is about back strength, pull strength, and core strength. Mix them all together, you're going to have a beautiful front lever. Now Jordan, he's progressing really fast with the back lever.
Yeah, when we train for back lever, it involved a lot of core workouts, so like more on the progressions and stuff.
Yeah, so on Tuesdays we would do specifically core training. On Wednesdays we would do back lever training, so we get into the position and train our back in that way. So after we've done the progressions for a progressive selected soul workout, then the other half is exercises that help you strengthen your back for the back lever. So that's how it's organized, to make sure you have a planned routine to be able to do the progressions, do exercises that will strengthen your back, and do workouts that will strengthen your core as well. Mix this all together, you're going to become a lot stronger. I could remember the first day Jordan started his back lever training, he was very weak. And now he's already worked his way all the way up to the straddle, so that's really good. Next one is do skin the cats. Skin the cats, it's more flexibility. It just trains you to get into the position of the back lever to train, because it's kind of awkward being in that position, like upside down and stuff. So just practice skin the cats and you'll get better at that.
Like not like actually skinning the cat, is the
it's exercise.
It's exercise. Yeah.
Lastly, most importantly, this is a very important one as well. Me and Jordan like this one. How I worked off from starting from the tuck to straight into the front lever was back lever negatives. So you want to tell them how you do a back lever negative?
Alright guys, so you just go into a full, it's like a full
back lever basically.
So full back lever, but you're holding up at the top.
Yeah.
And it's just hold as long as you can.
Yeah. Exactly.
So when you're doing that, you slowly come down, but just keep holding it.
Yeah, that's good. And you do that for repetitions. And there's another way, you do a back lever, and it's more of that would be another progressive ladder as well. So say you're at the top, right? You're at the top, and then you're working down, you're going lower. As each week goes, or each workout goes, you're going lower, until you're straight. And I think another tip we can add in, a bonus tip, I forgot to add in, breathing is very important too.
Oh yeah, breathing.
Yeah, if you don't breathe in, you're gonna look ugly. There's no airflow within your body, so you're not gonna be able to hold it. You're just gonna be puffing, you know? You want a lot of blood flow going into your face. So yeah. Alright, so now we concluded that. Let's get into the last part of this workout, which is the workout. And yeah, do this workout and you're gonna become stronger. Yeah. Let's get it.
the side.
I'll try not to get this. Yo. So that's it for you guys. I hope you got something from this. Take it home, take it to the park, get all our tips, work out progressions, use it, and then hope you like get stronger from this. So hope you like this video, subscribe, and do whatever. Just like to touch your legacy, guys.